My name is Mr. Kevin, and we're here today for our STEM or STEAM craft. Welcome. I hope you guys are in a great mood. I'm in a wonderful mood. It's beautiful and sunny outside. I'm at the library, and you're here with me. Glad to see you. Wonderful. So, what are we going to make today? Well, it's a very fun and simple craft, and it's an articulated butterfly. Articulated butterfly. Wow, Mr. Kevin, that sounds difficult. No, it's actually really easy. What is articulated? Well, we're going to make a simple mechanical system to make the wings flap. All right, let's go over what we'll need for the craft. So I got 3 straws here. I have the bendy ones, but if you have straight straws, that's fine. We got some scissors, tape, some white paper, markers, I got a pencil, and then I got this big pen. This is a little bit thicker. Now we want this pen because it's thicker than the straw, and I'll show you why. So it doesn't have to be this pen exactly, but we want a cylinder that is thicker than the straw, and I'll show you why. You ready to start? Yeah, me too. I'm super excited. Okay, so we're going to take 2 of our straws. Okay, and see, we're going to cut off the bendy part. So we're just going to go right here, right below the bendy part, and snip. There you go. Bam, we don't need those. Okay, so now the straws are pretty easy. See how there's a line here? We're just going to cut along the line and cut it in half. Okay, and if you're uncomfortable using scissors, please ask an adult. Okay, so then here we go. I got it. And I'm just going to spread it out a little bit like this. Okay, invert it, open it up a little bit. Okay, but it'll still go back to the straw, but we just want to open it up a little bit. All right, and then we do the same thing with this one. Again, pick a line on your straw and then just like that. And again, okay, we've cut it. Then we're just going to flatten it a little bit. See how we do that? Okay, great. Okay, so now we have our flattened out straw, 2 of them. Now, here's where the pen comes in. Okay, so we're going to wrap this side around like that. Okay, see how it's wrapped around the pen? And now we're going to cover this side with this straw. So we're making a thick straw. Now, if you're lucky enough to have 2 different size straws, you don't have to do this step. But here at the library, we only have 1 size straw. So we need to add 2 straws together to make a thick straw. All right, so we're just going to thread this in. Okay. Okay, you could see how we're just covering that up. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, then we're going to take some of our tape. Okay, and then we're just going to tape the edge. Okay, and then a little more tape. Okay, and then put that over. Do a little roly. There we go. Okay, so now we've made a thicker straw. Okay, see that? Yep. All right, so now let's get that pen out of there. And it just slides right out. Okay, and then there we go. We got our thick straw. Now, let's fit this other straw in there. Okay, and see how that moves in and out, no problem? That's exactly what we want. All right. Now, so I'm going to take this one out. So we're all set here. Now, let's get to that butterfly. Okay, so now I'm going to take a standard piece of paper and I'm going to fold it in half like this. Okay, and remember how we do? We trace one side and then we get the whole thing equal sides. All right, so this is the folded side. So we're just going to draw a butterfly. Okay, see how we did that? See that butterfly? Let me do it in marker so you can see. Okay, so you can see the butterfly. Now you can make any kind of butterfly. It can be one big wing, it could be 3 wings, whatever you want. That's the best part about crafting with Mr. Kevin. Whatever you want, you do. Whatever makes you happy, you do. Alright, so I'm just going to cut this guy out here. Alright. And again, if you're uncomfortable using scissors or your caregiver doesn't want you to use scissors, please don't, and just ask them for a little bit of help. Okay, we're almost done here. Alright, we got a half butterfly. And we got a full butterfly. Look at that. Check that out. Alright, so as always, I planned ahead, and so I already colored in my butterfly. But what I want you to do is take some of your markers, pens, and pencils, whatever you got, and color in the butterfly. Use some of your favorite colors, whatever you want. Make it your butterfly and make it special, okay? Alright, so I will show you my colored in butterfly. Check it out. Yeah. Okay, so now let's make it. Okay, so let's make the wings flat. Alright, so now we're going to take our thick straw and we're going to take our thin straw. Now the thin straw, we're just going to cut in half. We're at about, I would say about 1.5 inches. Okay, and so we're going to flatten it out. Okay, flatten it out a little bit there, and then we're just going to cut it right about here. Okay, and again, if you need some help with the scissors, please ask for help. Okay, see that? Perfect. Okay. So now we're going to take that, open it up a little bit, and flatten it. See how I did that? Flattened it out. We're going to do the same thing with the other side. Okay, we're going to squeeze it up here. There we go. All right, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to do the same thing to the thick straw. Okay, so just find a good spot to cut it in half. Again, about 1.5 inches. I found a line myself. Okay. So again, we do the same thing, flatten it out. Okay, these two little pieces are extra, so I'm just going to trim them off. Okay, so again, we got this like this. Okay, so we got this one like this one like this. All right, see what we got? All right, so now about mid-body, about right here. Okay, I'm going to make a little snip, just about this big, about mid-body, right there. Do you see? Okay, so that way you can fit the straw through here, and I will show you that. All right, so we got this is the thin straw, and we're going to put that through the body, like so. Okay, see how we did that? Okay, then we're going to even it out here. now we're going to take some tape, okay, and we're going to flatten it out and apply some tape. There we go. Okay, now do the other side. Okay, see how we did that? All right. Alright, so now I'm just going to trim this a little bit more on the thick straw. Okay, so I added a little bit more like this. Okay. Okay, so we got that. Okay, and we still have the hole there and then the wings. So now, I put this here. I'm going to fit this guy like this.
One, two, 0, 1. That's all. Yeah. But the basement looks very clean now. That's good for the building.
Okay. So now I'm going to tape this here and then this right here. All right. Okay, flatten it out a little bit. Okay, and then do the other side. And we are almost ready to fly. All right, so now we got this here. Okay. Okay, so it might take a little second for this. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put a little extra tape. Yeah. Okay. On the underside here. Okay, and another little piece of tape. Okay, ready? So we're going to hold the one straw and then we can go up and down with the other straw. All right, and that's our articulated butterfly. See it flying? That's great. Pretty neat, huh? So simple with just a couple of straws. All right, and then the more we go up, the more we go down, just like that. Pretty neat, huh? All right, we're all finished. Hope you guys had fun making the craft today. It was super easy and a lot of fun. And we learned a little bit about motion, and this is like a simple mechanism, yeah, that we made ourselves. So neat. All right, now remember, if you don't want to make a butterfly, you can make a pterodactyl. You can make anything that would require wings and an articulated piece. So don't be afraid. If you don't want to make a butterfly, make a pterodactyl, make a bird, make whatever you want, but be creative. Thank you guys so much for joining me today here at Washington Park Library. I'm so glad that we had fun together. Please join Miss Amy for Thursday night. She'll be doing some coloring club and some book arts this Thursday at 6:30. And stop on in next week to see another STEAM or STEM craft with Mr. Kevin. Please subscribe to our Providence Community Library YouTube channel or stop on in the library. Come on down and visit. Check out some books, do some summer reading, collect a summer reading bag. A lot of stuff, a lot of fun things happening here. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a nice afternoon and enjoy the beautiful weather. Bye now.